Good afternoon. I am Gene Gooding, Superintendent of Covington Schools, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremonies for the Covington High School class of 2022. I would like to begin by introducing the honored guests seated on the stage. Please stand when I call your name. CHS Principal, Mr. Josh Meyer. This year's commencement speaker, Mr. Tim Weicker. Board of Education President, Mr. Lee Harmon. Board President, Kerry Murphy. Board Member, Jim Rench. Board Member, Steve Blei. Class Advisor, Mr. Dave Tobias. Class Advisor, Mrs. Nancy Beringer. Junior Class Presidents, Estella Rimley and Lauren York. Let's please give these folks a round of applause. At this time, I would like to call Jensen Wagner to the podium to lead us in today's invocation.
All right, let's bow our heads. Lord, as we come here together to celebrate my fellow seniors and graduation, we ask for your blessing on every single one of them. We ask for your blessing on today. We know that it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be full of memories. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Jensen. And at this time, would everyone please rise for the national anthem? Thank you. Please be seated. And at this time, I ask that Mr. Josh Meyer, CHS Principal, please come forward to begin today's ceremony.
It is my honor to introduce our class speakers this afternoon for the 153rd Covington High School graduation ceremony. This year's graduating class was led academically by two students who had perfect 4.0 grade point averages, earning each of them the title of valedictorian of the class of 2022. Our first recognized valedictorian is Holly Noelle Beasley, the daughter of Dan and Linda Beasley. Holly's exemplary high school performance has enabled her to receive a President's Award for Educational Excellence, an honors diploma, an American Citizenship Award, the John Philip Sousa Award, and an A.B. Cole Post 80 Recognition Award. She was an active member in many school activities such as SAD Club, Drama Club, and National Honor Society, and is heavily involved in the CHS Music Department. Holly played saxophone in marching band, concert band, jazz band, and pep band, and sings in the choir. This fall, she will be attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, as a music education major. Valedictorian, Holly Beasley.
For years, we have been playing the game. For some of us, we've played this game together for 13 years. And up to this point, we haven't known anything else besides the world that exists within this game, the world of Covington, Ohio. Class of 2022, we've navigated this game that we call life together for a long time now, but at last, it's time to move on to the next chapter. Some of us will be moving on to college or technical schools, while others may be going right into the workforce. Whatever it may be, I wish you luck. But before you go, I want to remind you of all the good times we had together as a class. Here in my hand, I have a deck of cards. I'm going to begin by drawing 6 cards to represent how we started playing the game. 6 years of elementary school. We spent much of elementary school running around the playground trying to avoid the evil lava monster and the dead man. Remember those games? And playing kickball out in the grass next to the playground or foursquare on the blacktop was pretty fun too. But some of the best days in elementary school were spent in gym class. The days when we got to do speed stacking with the plastic cups or throw balls at the stuffed animals as they got driven across the gym on one of those tiny little scooter things. Those were the days we all looked forward to. And remember jump rope for heart? We all used to get super hyped for that. Elementary school was a lot about fun and games and living without worry or care. We had parties for different holidays, celebrated having 100 peaceful days by going to 36 Skate Club, and had fun awards assemblies where we said yes for what seemed like thousands of times. But eventually, we grew out of that, and it was time to move on to the next part of the game. Now, I'll draw 3 more cards, 1 for each year of middle school. We spent the first year complaining about how hot the old middle school was and how difficult it was to have to climb up 3 flights of stairs every single day, multiple times, only to realize how much we had missed that old building once we got into 7th grade in the new school. We had funny memories from gym class with our favorite gym teacher, especially my 6th grade gym class, where us girls would procrastinate on going to class by bringing in food to the locker room and eating it until the gym teacher would finally call us to class. We enjoyed playing dodgeball and basketball at recess, but once we moved into the new building, recess was just not the same. There was some good about the new building, though. It was air-conditioned and had a much bigger lunchroom. However, if you were in band, having to run from the new school all the way to the far end of the high school, and then back again without being late for class, was almost as bad as all the stairs from the old school. Middle school was also some of the most awkward years. We were all becoming teenagers and learning how to move through that point in our lives. Luckily, high school would come soon enough, and it wouldn't be so bad. I would say it's pretty easy to argue that high school has been some of our best years together. Now, it's time to draw 4 more cards. As we've all begun to mature, we've started liking each other more and enjoying being around each other. While life is no longer carefree like it was, and we're now dealing with the pressure of what we're going to do after high school, somehow we've managed to make all these years worthwhile. We made it through quarantine together our sophomore year with lots of Zoom calls and Google Meets. And then we managed to come back to school and still have fun while the ruins of COVID were still evident our junior year. And as senior year is coming to an end, we have managed to navigate the college and career search process together along with lots of help from Mrs. Ayers. As we finally come to a close, it's sad to realize what we're going to miss. I'm personally going to miss spending 4 class periods a day in the band room, which adds up to 3 hours, by the way, and spending so much time with the band and Mrs. Moore. We created so many good memories in band, as you all did in other extracurricular activities. We will miss all those activities and the people involved, but we will always have the memories left from those fun times. As we begin to move on to the next part of our lives, let us be a little sad about what we're leaving behind, but very excited for what lies ahead. But also remember this, sometimes we will draw one of these out of the deck, a joker. At that point, you just have to keep playing, because a better card will show up, I promise. Sometimes it may take a few cards until you finally draw one of the E's, an ace, but admit it, the game is no fun if you don't lose a little before you win. We learn to persevere through our struggles and come out better and stronger on the other side, because the jokers, they make us better people. And as you go, don't forget to thank those people who have helped you get through all the struggles and all the good times as well. Thank your family members, teachers, coaches, and even your friends for being there to support you and guide you through the years. As you can see, there's a lot of cards left in this deck. So my question to you is, what card will you draw next?
Our second honored student is valedictorian Elizabeth Kathleen Kuther, the daughter of Michelle and Anton Kuther. Elizabeth's high academic standing has enabled her to receive a President's Award for Educational Excellence, an Academic Honors Diploma, an Academic Excellence Award, and an A.B. Cole Post 80 Recognition Award. Elizabeth has been involved in many school activities such as National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and SAD Club. She also plays the flute in concert, pep, and marching band. Elizabeth will be attending Bowling Green State University with an undecided major, but has plans to pursue a career in the STEM field. Valedictorian Elizabeth Kuther.
High school is almost officially at a close now. After 13 years, packed full of learning and hanging out with friends, which Holly has just reminded us of, we have come to this final moment together. Everyone now believes that we are ready to go out and be mature adults. High school is meant to be a time of learning and preparation for the real world. A last couple of years to have fun before we expected to get a job and start adulting. Often our high school years are defined by those high school milestones, like your first high school dance, playoffs, learning to drive, and graduation. However, lots of our favorite memories and times from high school were not from those big events. Don't get me wrong, we made so many memories at prom, the mock car crash, sporting events, school trips, and so on. But when we look back on our high school years, a lot of the stories we're going to tell are not from those times. They were from just going to school, sitting in class, and having something totally unexpected happening. From those last-minute get-togethers with your friends because you had nothing better to do on a random Tuesday night. From hanging out at practice after it already ended, and so on. We didn't go to those events expecting to take away lifelong memories, but we did anyway. Don't wait for those big moments to come along. Stop and live in the moment. If you live your life waiting for the significant life events, like college graduation, getting married, having kids, whatever you choose to do with your life, then you're going to miss out on a lot of your life. Those little moments do not seem like a lot at that instant, but in the long run, they will. They are going to be the memories that 20 years down the road, you will still be telling stories about, that back when I was in high school. You're going to be happier if you take the joy from those times. So even as life continues to be chaotic and out of control, and you feel that you have no free time at all, stop. Take the time to make last-minute plans with your friends and family. Go out to eat, go on a walk, read a book, sit and have movie night with friends. Stop and take the time to do something you love and something that makes you happy. There will be a point in our lives when we look back and ask ourselves, were we happy? Or did we spend our time working and waiting for something grand in our lives to happen? I hope you can look back and say, yes, I was happy. Not just happy when something major happened, but happy on a daily basis. That you were able to find joy in your busy life. I encourage everyone, not just the graduates, to stop and live in the moment. To the audience, if you are here, know that you've been part of this journey, and we truly thank you for everything you have done. We know that there are friends and family who could not make it here today. May they know how much we truly appreciate them as well. We sincerely thank you all. And lastly, to the class of 2022, thank you for a great 13 years. I wish you all the best of luck in whatever path you choose. I hope you find what you are looking for and are truly happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly and Beth. We appreciate your wisdom and sincerely congratulate you on your success. It gives me great pleasure this afternoon to introduce our commencement speaker, Tim Weichert. Tim is a graduate of Covington High School's class of 1981. Born in Covington, he and his 3 siblings all graduated from Covington High School. While at CHS, Tim was active in several clubs, including twice serving his class as president, and was valedictorian of the class of 1981. After graduating from the University of Cincinnati with a Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Analysis and a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Tim worked for several years in the industrial controls and automation industry before returning to the family business General Films Incorporated. General Films was founded in 1947 by Covington alumni Roy and Wayne Weichert. The company was an early innovator in converting flexible polymer film into numerous useful products. Today, the company provides flexible packaging and systems to North American customers in fresh chicken, pork, fluid milk and dairy, cheese, produce, automotive and transportation, water supply, and general industry. At General Films, Tim has worked in various roles, including sales and marketing, production, product development, and currently serves as the president. Tim is the father of 2 daughters, Katerina and Natalie, and resides with his spouse, Julia, in Miami County. He stays connected to Covington with a daily presence at General Films, his work with the Roy J. Weichert Trust benefiting the community, and his service on the Covington Chamber of Commerce Board. It is my honor to welcome back and introduce to you one of Covington's success stories, Tim Weichert.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. I appreciate that. Congratulations, class. That's a big honor, and you should be proud, as should all the patrons and the guests here assembled. It's a lot of work, and I look back fondly on those days. Although 41 years ago, it's kind of a long time. The foundations that you built so far are built basically on the people around us, your parents, your grandparents, your family members, your siblings, all the folks that your neighbors, all the folks that have had an influence on you, whether it's been consequential or incidental. When I look back at my upbringing in Covington, it was a great upbringing. It was caring, it was kind, it was nurturing, and it gave me the springboard to be as successful as I was capable of being over the years. A couple of things that I've observed in my years, both at Covington and afterwards, that I feel are important for your future success and for my future success. The first one's hard work and effort, right? My parents were both from farm families. They basically grew up out on the farm and came to the city of Covington. Hard work was part of their upbringing in the 1930s and the 1940s, and that was imbued upon us. My dad used to work incredibly hard. I mean, he would wake up at 4:30 in the morning. He would go to the shop, to General Films, typically work for a couple hours, come home for breakfast with Mom and I, and then go back to work, put in a solid 8 or 9, come home, and then you start working around the house. And that was the sort of upbringing that I had. Now, that's not for everybody, right? But the ability to work hard and expend effort is very important for you to reach your goals, especially when life throws you a few curveballs. Intellectual curiosity is a big part. I look back at some of the people that had the most impact on my life, some of the people that I've seen be most successful in their own lives. Intellectual curiosity and lifelong learning has been key. I mean, you guys have spent the last 12 years, right? It's the beginning, it's not the end. My mom was a lifelong learner. After she graduated from some other school west of Covington that starts with a B, 9 siblings out on the farm. She started working at Hobart Corporation, the Hobart brothers, the family and the business that paid for this building during World War II. Afterwards, she married Dad. They raised a family. That experience in work always touched her, and she wanted to do more. She did a nice job raising a family, but she wanted to do more. Margot Croft, who was at the library, she was running the library at that time, hired Mom part-time to work at the library and motivated her to go get more education, right? And so Mom, when I was a kid, she was 50 years old at that point. When I was a kid, she takes a correspondence course to learn how to become a librarian, a library science course. And ultimately that led her to become the head of the library, and that was one of the great prides of her life, besides her family. The ability to build the library up in its current spot, and she loved being the story hour teacher. She did that for decades to imbue that sense of learning, intellectual curiosity about books, and the love of that to the next generation of children was one of the greatest joys in her life. The third point I would make is ultimately you need to have faith and optimism to make your life as good as it can be. My dad, growing up, was of deep religious conviction, and he believed that he needed to help positively impact the community at large. And even though he and Uncle Roy were building General Films up for decades, he took time out of his busy schedule to donate that, whether it was to the Church of the Brethren in the choir or the Sunday school, or it was to the community, as he was on the Board of Public Affairs. It was called the Water Board at that time. The Zoning Commission. He wanted to make Covington, he loved Covington, and he wanted to make Covington a better place to be. You know, Uncle Roy, who built General Films, and it was his idea that started it, he was a unique individual. Lived to 105 years of age. Had many patents. One of the things that set him apart from most older people that I've ever known, his entire life, he thought tomorrow is going to be a better day than today. Absolutely. He was convinced, I don't care how good today was, how bad tomorrow looked, it was going to be a better day than today. And that allowed him to have the faith and the confidence, that optimism, to move the General Films goalpost forward, to invest when it didn't look right. And 75 years later, here we are. So in summary, I would tell you this. Take what these other people have given you, the gift of education, all your peers, your influencers. Take what they've given, use it wisely. Give your best maximum effort. Work hard. Be curious and continue to learn. You'll be the better for it. And have faith that your future will hold promise. Optimism will be rewarded. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. At this time, it is my pleasure to recognize those students who have distinguished themselves by finishing their educational careers in high academic standing. I ask the students that have received Academic Excellence Awards to come to the stage at this time. The American Legion Post 80 has played an important role by annually sponsoring these awards for academic excellence. All of us at Covington High School thank them for their interest in academics and their support for this program. The following individuals have qualified for an Academic Excellence Medal by accumulating a GPA of 3.9 or higher. I ask that their parents stand as their son or daughter comes forward to receive their medal. Holly Beasley, daughter of Dan and Linda Beasley. Claire Fraley, daughter of Heather and Greg Fraley. Elizabeth Kuther, daughter of Michelle and Anton Kuther. Aiden Rench, son of Shanda and Jim Rench. and Sarah Slusher, daughter of Angela and Gary Slusher. Congratulations to these students. Many of our students have received scholarships and other forms of financial aid to continue their education. At this time, I would like to recognize the graduates who have received scholarships to apply toward college and ask that they and their parents stand as their achievements are recognized. Please hold your applause until all individuals have been acknowledged. Tyler Alexander, son of Tony and Stacy Alexander. Forrest and Harriet Miller Memorial Frontline Leader Scholarship, Felger Memorial Upper Valley Medical Center Scholarship. Tyler will attend Sinclair Community College and major in firefighter EMS. Holly Beasley, daughter of Dan and Linda Beasley, Red Hawk Excellence, Nina Jane Boyd Music Education Scholarship, Musicians Club of Troy Scholarship, Darrell Platt Memorial, Optimus Community Leader, Felger Memorial, Forrest and Harriet Miller Memorial, Marias Technologies Scholarship. Holly will attend Miami University and major in music education. Mackenzie Brown, daughter of Nicole and Travis Jones and Thomas Brown, Regional Scholarship Institutional, Sinclair Tech Prep Scholarship. Mackenzie will attend Sinclair Community College and major in nursing. Devin Brummett, son of Don and Christina Brummett, Sinclair Tech Prep Scholarship. Devin plans to attend Sinclair Community College. Jacob Dilley, son of Doug and Missy Dilley, Gene Hawes Scholarship. Jacob will attend Edison State Community College and major in robotics and automation. Claire Fraley, daughter of Heather and Greg Fraley, VFW Scholarship. Claire will be attending Florida Gulf Coast University and major in international business. Garrett Fraley, son of Heather and Greg Fraley, Green and Gold Scholarship. Garrett will attend Wright State University and major in biological science. Amaya Franke, daughter of Michelle and Joe Franke, CHS Student Memorial Scholarship, Marion Warner Memorial, Felger Memorial. Amaya plans to attend the University of Cincinnati. Hannah Good, daughter of Matthew Good, Level MB Design Scholarship, Covington Alumni Association Scholarship, David and Glenna Whitmore Scholarship. Hannah is attending Wright State Lake Campus, majoring in graphic design. Claudia Harrington, daughter of Angela and Chris Walters and Tom and Angie Harrington, Muskingum Academic Scholarship, Muskingum Science Scholarship, Muskingum Horizon Award, Bucks Community Scholarship, CHS Student Memorial Scholarship, Frontline Leaders Scholarship, Felger Memorial. Claudia is planning to attend Muskingum University and major in nursing. Aiden Hellman, son of Elizabeth and Brad Hellman, Sinclair Scholarship. Aiden will be working for Choice One Engineering. Kiera Hennigan, daughter of Yvonne and Herb Lear and Mike and Gigi Hennigan, Covington Alumni Association Scholarship. T. Scott Johnson Memorial, CHS Student Memorial, Felger Memorial. Kiera will attend Bowling Green State University, majoring in nursing. Ethan Kendig, son of Mike and Angie Kendig, Daniel Emerson Kendig Memorial, Don Clark Memorial, Felger Memorial. Ethan plans to attend Edison State Community College. Emmeline Kaiser, daughter of Brock and Crystal Kaiser, Cincinnatus Century Scholar, Darrell Platt Memorial, Bowman and Associates Scholarship, Felger Memorial. Emmeline plans to attend the University of Cincinnati. Elizabeth Kuther, daughter of Michelle and Anton Kuther, University Freshman Academic Scholarship, Darrell Platt Memorial, Eagles Don Cook Memorial, AMVETS Scholarship, Felger Memorial. Elizabeth will be attending Bowling Green State University. Crystal Latimer, daughter of Therese Ann McIntyre and Stephen Flory, Amber Dietrich Memorial Early Childhood Scholarship, Covington Alumni Association Scholarship, CHS Student Memorial, Marianne Warner Memorial, Felger Memorial. Crystal will attend Ball State University and major in elementary education. Caleb Miller, son of Michael Miller and Jen Subert. Green and Gold Scholarship, President's Welcome Scholarship, Right Start Scholarship. Caleb will be attending Wright State University, majoring in nursing. Megan Naylor, daughter of Christine Gibbs and Shane Broombaum. Stephen and Eleanor Klein Scholarship, Ohio Forward Scholarship, Ohio Excellence Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, David and Glenna Whitmore Scholarship, Building Our Future Scholarship, CHS Student Memorial Scholarship, Marianne Warner Memorial, Felger Memorial. Megan plans to attend Ohio University and major in civil engineering. Owen Rawson, son of Shonda Rawson, Nadine Zimmer Memorial Scholarship, CHS Student Memorial, Felger Memorial. Owen will attend San Diego State University with a major in TV, film, and new media production. Aiden Rench, son of Jim and Shanda Rench, Donnie Yingst Memorial Scholarship, Covington Savings and Loan Scholarship, Minster Bank Scholarship, Felger Memorial, Marianne Warner Memorial. Aiden will attend Wright State University and major in theater. Emily Schaefer, daughter of Michael and Heidi Schaefer, VFW Scholarship, Miami County Gem and Mineral Club Scholarship, Ohio Township Scholarship, the Ohio State Seaface Scholarship, Butler Wells Scholarship, Believe in Ohio Innovation and Entrepreneurship Scholarship, Eagles Auxiliary Scholarship, Eagles Don Cook Memorial Scholarship, Judy Snyder Memorial Scholarship, Marianne Warner Memorial, Felger Memorial. Emily is attending The Ohio State University, majoring in Natural Resource Management. Sarah Slusher, daughter of Gary and Angela Slusher, Presidential Scholarship, Butler Wells Scholarship, Talent Award, Jay and Lori Meyer Eagle Launch Student Athlete Scholarship, MWK Art Scholarship, Felger Memorial. Sarah will attend Ohio Northern University, majoring in Graphic Design. Jensen Wagner, son of Eric and Monica Wagner, Jay and Lori Meyer Eagle Launch Student Athlete Scholarship, Bucks Community Scholarship, Optimist Community Leader Scholarship, Coach Swartz Memorial Scholarship, Felger Memorial. Jensen is planning to attend college but is undecided where he will attend next year. Yelena Weaver, daughter of Lex and Angie Weaver. Darrell Platt Memorial Scholarship, Connie Haynes Memorial, Fields of Grace Scholarship. Yelena will attend Edison State Community College with a major in education. It is impressive to recognize the group effort as well. The class of 2022 with 62 graduates has earned a total of over $500,000 in scholarship awards. I ask that you join me in a round of applause to honor this accomplishment. Now I would like to recognize the class of 2022 advisors. Thank you for doing an outstanding job of guiding the class on many successful activities. The class of 2022 advisors are Mr. Dave Tobias and Mrs. Nancy Beringer. I would also like to thank Mr. Lee Harmon for representing the Board of Education and for helping present the diplomas this afternoon. At this time, would the class advisors and the representative of the Board of Education please step forward and take your positions for the presentation of diplomas. With all due respect, I ask that the audience please hold their applause until all graduates have been called and received their diplomas. Right there is where we start. Covington Board of Education members, in accordance with the State Board of Education and the Covington Board of Education, I do certify that these students are eligible for graduation today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for acceptance of diplomas the Covington High School class of 2022. Graduates, as I call your name, please step forward to receive your diplomas. Holly Noel Beasley. Elizabeth Kathleen Kuther. Jensen Eric Wagner. Tyler Andrew Alexander. Claire Marie Fraley. Aiden Robert Rench. Sarah Margaret Slusher. D'Artagnan Lee Adams. Isaac Cole Benedict. DeAndre Eugene Lee Bennett. Scott Eugene Blumenstock. Jarek Lee Beringer. Owen Scott Beringer. Adam Charles Brewer. Mackenzie Maylee Brown. Devin Christopher Brummett. Dakota Lee Clarkson. Emily Elizabeth Daly. Jacob Ryan Dilly. Ryan Nicholas Evans. Garrett Earl Fraley. Gavin Edward Fraley. Amaya Joy Franke. Christopher Daniel Fritz. Hannah Hart Good. Victoria Hope Grabman. Claudia Brooke Harrington. Aiden William Hellman. Kiera Rose Hennigan. Josiah Benjamin Holfinger. Madison Rayanne Ingalls. Ethan Robert Kendig. Cameron Michael Kirker. Emmeline Corinne Kaiser. Landon Aaron Lapointe. Crystal Marie Latimer. Daniel Lee Listener. Colin Matthew Mastrino Meyer. Carter Allen Maxson. Parker Cameron Metz. Caleb Michael Miller. Christina Lynn Monin. Emma Elizabeth Nash. Megan Joy Naylor. Cody Hunter Nelson. Owen Christopher Rawson. Bree Arlene Reynolds. Emily Mae Schaefer. Jacob Andrew Schaefer. Madison Grace Sheets. Connor Alexander Sindelier. Austin Michael Smith. Parker Eugene Smith. Ricky Dwayne Steffen. Aiden Kane Triplett. Yelena Mae Weaver. Whitley Jane Williams. Zane Joseph Wise. Gerald Ray Wolf. Class of 2022, you have made us all extremely proud. Audience, please join me in congratulating the members of the newest graduating class of Covington High School. At this time, everyone please stand and join our graduates in the long-time tradition of singing the alma mater. The words to the alma mater are located in your programs. Students, please remain standing and prepare for the turning of the tassel and the concluding events of the ceremony. Audience, we ask that you please be seated and please remain seated until after the recessional. You may then greet the graduates outside of the arena. At this time, I invite the president of the senior class, Tyler Alexander, to come forward and lead the new graduates as they transfer their tassel to indicate successful graduation. It is my pleasure and honor to be the first to officially celebrate the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations and go Bucks. Graduates, you are dismissed. Congratulations and best wishes.